I have found a lot of uses for this ice axe already, like digging a hole for poop and stuff like that, and obviously for surviving ice situations. But check this out. I am using it as a bed softener because I don't have a mattress pad. And since I don't have a mattress pad, I need to make sure my bed is nice and soft. I'm not sleeping on any rocks or roots or anything like that. I soften up the ground and then I set up my tent right underneath it. Freaking awesome. It looks like I've officially reached my base camp. Tomorrow I'm gonna climb Missouri, and if I can, Oxford and Belford. I might be camping too high up, so I might be sick tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It seems that my legal case has turned into To Kill a Mockingbird. That's the new version of my story. Wow. Odd enough, I actually do enjoy legal dramas. Basically, every time I go to court, there's a group of people lying, or at least one person. So I go to court, and this woman says that I'm purposely missing my competency evaluation when I've sent evidence. I thought my lawyer sent evidence to the DA showing pictures of me with a newspaper proving that I was at the state hospital on that date, and showing me at the state hospital in Pueblo, which is over an hour from my house. The DA, in my opinion, lied because it seems like they're following me on Instagram and they know the full situation. I actually went on Instagram an hour before my competency evaluation, and I got the coolest hair in the coolest world. Got the coolest. No, I don't know. It's maybe not the coolest. I only got one this time. All right, so yeah, that's the situation. But my lawyer was actually solid. Like, my lawyer was perfect. Like, they said things that I wouldn't say, and now I have 5 weeks until my next court date, where I have to be there in person because the judge, it sounds like the district attorney wants me locked up, because that's what they argued, is that I need to be in jail for the next month until there's an appointment available for me to do a competency evaluation. And my lawyer just said, well, then just declare him incompetent if you're gonna put him in jail. And that was when I was impressed with my lawyer. But it was weird because the DA, it's like, you don't understand what it's like every time you go to court when this person is the biggest flamethrower in the history of the world lying about you, and you're like, I'm not allowed to talk, let her lie. This is gonna get her in trouble. She's not allowed to lie, I think. And I think my lawyer is who should worry about her lying and not me. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go climb these mountains. Let's keep our fingers crossed that I can do it. It's day 2. I'm climbing Oxford and Belford. I was gonna climb Missouri this morning, and then I realized I don't feel like it after I couldn't find the trail because I was in the dark. This trail is a beginner trail, but it's still steep and I'm still tired. So this shouldn't be as exciting as last time, but it'll still be fun. So let's head up there and see what the summit looks like. So according to the Constitution, I have the right to a fair trial, but if the district attorney is allowed to lie and they're the person that you trust, I don't have a fair trial. You don't understand this woman. Like, I swear to God, they picked she's the best. She wins every time. Of course she wins. She'll do anything to win. She will lie her ass off. I don't think you understand. Like, she lied, obviously. Like, she knows she's lying. Everyone knows she's lying, but there's nothing I can do about it. I get punished because she's lying. Now I have to be afraid for the next month because I know one thing. Or I'm pretty sure about one thing. The judge is planning on arresting me at my next court date. So, that's just life. It is a lot colder than usual today. But hey, I'm almost to the top of Mount Belford. This is actually tougher than I expected. After this I have Oxford. Apparently the traverse is actually longer than I realized. Hopefully there's gonna be a solid trail on the way. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that. I think there will be. So let's go finish this thing. I'm pretty much to the top. So you know how I always fall for false summits? I fell for a false summit. That's the summit. You can see how people are up there. That's the first summit. And then I gotta go to another one. I didn't expect this one to be so tough. I'm on the top of Mount Belford. The fall summit didn't really discourage me too much. This one, it's like not super steep, but it's steep the entire way, so it's rough. I think I have to go to that mountain. I see people walking that way, so I'm gonna go follow them and get the next 14er done before any bad weather comes in. Well, I've started to realize what this trail entails. I have to go all the way down there, and then I have to go up there, and then I have to go back up here again when I come back, and then to summit right there. I know I can do it. The problem is I really don't have that much food, and I keep getting hungry, and that's a bad excuse because I know I don't need food for this. It's just I don't care. Like, that's the really big problem, is once I realized I couldn't do all the 14ers in one season because I'm gonna be going to court over and over again, and like, I can't. It's not gonna happen. I've realized I don't care, but if I don't do it right now, I have to come back and do the whole thing again. And it's not exactly an exciting trail, it's just a decent one. I don't feel like it. I want to go home. I want to relax. My mind is consumed by my court case. I just want this thing to be over with. I'm on my way back from Mount Belford. What I learned is you can be a great hiker and you can be super strong and still weaken your legs by doing too much on the first day. And I should have not done so much on the first day. Isn't that cool? There are ski slopes back there. I also probably hiked too high up. I camped too high. Like, if you camp too high, it's just not as easy to do it the next day. I made it to Belford. I'm pretty sure that if I want to do Belford and Oxford, I should probably just camp very low, but there's nowhere to camp down there. I don't know. This trail is steep. Like, the whole trail is steep, and it gives you no relief. This is like a lot harder than, well, is it harder than Mount Chavano? It's a little harder than Mount Chavano. I was surprised by Mount Belford by itself. You really got to watch your legs on it. In a deleted scene from my video of Kit Carson, I talked about commitment. When you read about these trails, they always talk about commitment. This trail, you have to commit to it because the weather turns bad. You have to go back through that talus field. And commitment's like knowing that your legs are there when you are climbing something, because like you're committed to this trail because you have to come back up a 14er. And this one required commitment that I wasn't ready to make because my legs felt a little weak. And if your legs feel a little weak at the beginning of something, like 2 more 14ers, in my opinion, you should probably just not go all in on it. Like, I can blame that I need to go call my bail bondsman, but really, I should have watched my legs better. But I don't know. I'll do better next time. So this is where I was planning on camping. What I've realized now that I'm down here is I hiked that much uphill with all my stuff. Yeah, bad decision, terrible decision. That's why there was no way I was gonna do Oxford. And that's why I felt sluggish all day, even though I was ready for it, I thought. Yeah, the way you handle the first day matters. And I didn't handle it right. I went too high up. I talked to this guy, and this guy talked me into going higher up. Bad decision. Bad decision. By the way, the guy that talked me into going higher up, that guy was awesome. But yeah, it was a bad decision for my legs.